Greetings everybody, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. In the previous episode, we secured our independence. Not quite. We more or less ousted our previous Eparchos and became the new Eparchos. We are still entirely dependent under the Kingdom of Alwa, and unfortunately the Kingdom of Alwa has earned itself many enemies and is currently engaged in 4 wars, 3 of which it is currently losing. All in all, not a very good situation. However, I believe we can survive this by potentially swearing fealty to one of our conquerors, providing Alwa loses, which I imagine they will. But we need to quickly look here. So, this is a holy war. Wow, he's even attacking during this. Yeah, and he's losing that, so we don't care about that. He's attempting to take Kordofan. We're not going to help him. He is defending against the Exarchate of Musmar. No, he is defending against Bucklin here, who is attempting to take Musmar. So that will actually be a hit to us, because we will lose Musmar if Bucklin wins. So we need to do what we can to defeat Bucklin. Although, again, if we lose Musmar, it's not that big of a deal. We have actually 2 factions attempting to take Musmar. So we have Nakis and Bucklin. Apparently it's a very popular territory. Must be some sort of tourist destination. And here they are, so Gogam is attempting to take Fazugli. I don't care about that in the slightest. So we just need to try and hold on to our own territory. But again, if we lose it, it's not the biggest deal. So, my wife inspires recruitment. That's good. We're going to need a greater levy size right now. Ah, I'm being blackmailed. Oh my god. These fucking people. He's a vassal of mine, huh? Alright, fine. I accept your blackmail. He's gonna die soon anyways. We'll see what he does with his, My alliance has expired with Liban Sabi. God damn it. How many alliances do I have left? I'm still allied to the Chief of Marig, which is not the biggest alliance ever, and I'm also still allied to Islam Galke of Nugal. Okay, I really need to step up my alliance games. So, we need to get Demot back into the fold. Unfortunately, you're the only option, but I do not have a young son. I have a half-brother. That would get us an alliance. And that will be accepted as well. Very well. Sorry, girl. You have to marry somebody much older than you. But, we need that alliance. So. Looking at that there. Yeah. We are now allied to Damot, which is good. There are a couple of other territories that we may want to look at, like Wata down here. See if we could potentially get an alliance with them. You have a young daughter? Would you, perchance... No. You apparently will not. My half-brother here? Oh, that will also work, apparently. Give me an alliance. Well, we will be strong. I hope these 2 factions don't go to war with each other. Guess we'll see. So otherwise I'll have to choose who my ally is going to be. But right now I am back in a commanding position. Okay, we have taken Astaboras back. Very good. So now we're going to take back Gabati here. And in doing so, I'm going to crush this little army that's sitting there. And I'm probably going to get crushed by the much larger army that's now coming for me. Yeah. We fought respectably, but unfortunately our champion, Harire was killed. Okay. Wasn't much I could have done there. I think we're going to be able to defeat Bucklin, but I think we're going to lose against Nakis. I cannot keep the truth inside like this, gnawing at my soul, knowing someone has to know. Eparchos Siaspiqa would understand, to ease my burden. Alright, I'll tell her that I murdered the Eparchos. I think we can probably maybe trust her. She's arbitrary, but she's my best friend. So, I don't think she's gonna hold that on us. Right, my stress level has been reduced, so that's good. I'm receiving royal favor from our liege, which is all well and good. Let's get hit and run. Not that that's going to help us right now. We are just vastly outnumbered. I've gained another rival. We're just rolling in rivals. Dioscoros of Terpekil, who... you're being imprisoned by the Emir of Bucklin. That's perfectly fine. Meddling in marriage. It irks me that my rival, Anthelia, seems to enjoy the comforts of a blissful marriage with her husband, Huase. I could cause her a great deal of stress and worry by sowing suspicion between the two, making them doubt one another. I am impatient, but I am just. Meddling in another's union has gone too far. I'm gonna be the better man. Alright. Okay, my forces... Okay, we've signed a white peace with, Bucklin. That's very good. So I need to return back to my territories. Unfortunately, there's 3,000 men creeping about. Up to no good. But, as a plus, all of the conquered bits of my territory had been conquered by Bucklin. So... we're now sitting in a slightly better position. I think... I could be wrong. I think we can defeat that force. If they come for us. If they come and attack us here in Naka, which means I have to let them take Alabuab. I've been hosting your Proto-Domesticos Comis Solomon for some time now. The way he imposes himself on my home, all the while encouraging no less than groveling servitude to you, disgusts me. What lord would send such a horrible representative? My vassal, champion, and rival, Eparchos Siaspiqa II. Yeah, I don't care about you at all. All I want is that you die. You are fighting... I believe we got him to, yeah, we're forcing him to fight, so hopefully he'll die. We do not have very good knights right now, unfortunately. So we do need to, look at that, see if there are any... how do we do that again? It's here, right? Yeah. No, this is court positions. Here we go. Okay, so we need to sort by, unmarried women in my court. Can I get rid of that, please? Okay. We've got some options, actually. It's a niece. I'm gonna keep her. My court tutor here. She's 50. Let's see if we can get her married to a capable knight. So let's look. Somebody with high prowess. Gawi here. Yeah, he looks like he could be good. Matrilineal marriage will not accept. Of course not. Nuradin? He'll accept that. Good. Do it. My niece here, I'm gonna keep her unmarried. Unless we can find somebody with some alliance power. So I'm actually going to, yeah, there's nothing. Okay. Never mind. Really, there's that few marriage options. And my shaman. Yeah, these are already my champions here, so... I don't have many options, apparently. Why not? Like, normally there's, knights aplenty out and about. Ah, here we go. I think I was in the wrong, Okay. Casafroge? What's your prowess? Only 8. That's pretty bad, actually. Ditch the matrilineal tag. You have a prowess of 20. You will accept matrilineal. So why does it, when I click matrilineal, remove most of the people? I don't get it. Yeah. You're gonna come to my court. Good. Very good. I have a young daughter here. Let's see if we can't find, or not a daughter, find some young boy that has some promise. I don't want to marry her to somebody that's very old. Okay, there's no one around now. We'll we'll keep her for later. And she's a niece. I don't think I can use her to get an alliance. That's at least what it seemed like. So we're gonna look for somebody else with some prowess here. Gawi here, would you accept a matrilineal marriage here? You would. All right, great. Wonderful. All right, that's gonna add 3 capable knights to us. So let's quickly raise them. I cannot at the moment. Uh-oh, but Awako is no longer my court physician. She was just taken prisoner by Emir of Nakis, which is a bit of a problem. So, they're withdrawing. That's good. Surety of supply. Let's see here. Part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food, drink, and camp gear for long campaigns. To end this, I should come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. We could arrange a network of supplies, get well-provisioned armies. I don't really need that. Stockpile supplies. Ooh, that's going to cost me a lot. Or my soldiers can forage on their own. We'll do that. They can forage on their own right now. I'm going to liberate my territories, because the enemy army's just left. So, okay, it looks like we're actually coming back and holding out in this war. The only one that they're losing is against Kordofan, and that's fine. Yeah, look at that. We're doing pretty good. Okay, there is an enemy army now in my home territory. That is kind of an issue. And it's more than I would like to deal with. Fuck. We're gonna take our little territory back here. Alright, lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I have recently acquired a tome on the Great Siege of Constantinople, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? What Siege of Constantinople? Alright, I'll take the martial lifestyle. We needs it. Okay, so they're besieging Naka. I don't like that. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Shaiban, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, and my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Sure. Embrace Apademak, and this will be your home. Cool. I mean, he's not great, but, you know, it's free courtiers. You can use them. Speaking of, who is leading my army? I am leading my army. That's good. Yeah. No, I'm not leading my army. Now I'm leading my army. Alright. So we'll take this back. We'll take Abu Abu back. Wonderful. I want to crush this army, but I have a sneaking suspicion that these guys are going to come back and reinforce them. Schemer has been discovered. Anthelia is trying to kill me. And I cannot imprison her. I'm going to challenge her to a fight. A non-lethal single combat will commence immediately. The victor loses stress, the loser gains stress. Let's go. Yeah, am I challenging a woman to a fight? I am. After a few brief moments, Anthelia and I paced in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening, while I raise my hammer, ready to defend myself. Or I raise my hammer, ready to defend myself, while she clutches her Anthelia's ornate dagger to hand, firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. First blood can be last blood, if you hit them in the right place. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Anthelia cracks her neck and then starts raining blows against my guard, a marathon of powerful cleaves that almost breaks me with their relentless ferocity. I have 17 prowess, she has 12. I should win this. I'll show you how I raise a hammer. My hammer flows around Anthelia like water, each strike chaining fluidly into the next, a series of perfectly timed attacks. Unexpectedly, Anthelia manages to swing a vicious kick for my shin, momentarily hobbling me. My form is good, with only small errors, and Anthelia's stance is passable. My opponent's guard is fierce, and I feel far from victory. Fool, take this! You gain knife to hand for 5 years, plus 4 intrigue, hell yeah. My hammer makes a rapid thump one way, only for me to draw a fresh dagger from my offhanded lunge at Anthelia as she attempts to parry. Anthelia shifts into a defensive stance, her dagger forming a damn near impenetrable wall of perfect parries between me and her. My form is good, with only small errors, and Anthelia's stance is formidable. Okay. I'll show you how to raise a hammer. Alright, and then we're gonna do strike, parry, and riposte. So, right now, my form is excellent, her stance is formidable. I have my opponent on the back foot. Strike, parry, riposte. Alright, my hammer arm moves as fast as lightning and strikes as hard as sundered stone. Blow by blow, I beat my opponent into bloody, concussed submission, hammering her into the ground with all the fury Epidemic can lend me. When all that's left is a quivering pile of bleeding woman, I wonder if I've gone too far. Then Anthelia coughs hard enough to lose her grip on her dagger, and I allow myself a little sigh of relief. With the worry over, I kick my foe's weapon away and lay my own against her throat. It takes a few tries, but Anthelia gets to yield out eventually. I am victorious. Great, she's wounded. Wonderful. I've lost 44 stress. Sweet deal. Should challenge more rivals. Are there any more? I've got plenty. Like, look at all of them. Just lined up for me. You. I could beat you. You're one of my knights. I could challenge him to a fight. I cannot. I have to wait. God damn it. I have a truce with him? Ah, this is the Eparchos. Of course. No wonder he hates me. Anthelia, we already beat you up. Helene? I want to fight you too. Oh, it's not available. Okay. Your liege won their war with Emir Kurb. Alright, it's over. All that's left is Kordofan, and some other war that I don't give a shit about. So we're gonna disband our army so that we can make money again. Cool. That actually went a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. We could attempt to construct a grand temple here once we have enough money. That's 576. It's going to take us a long time to get to, but at the same time, we might want to feudalize Musmar. Because feudalizing Musmar will cost us 500. But that'll open this up for proper colonization, basically. We shall see. I think we have some low control because places have been conquered. Oh yeah, we've got low control everywhere, so... Lucas, you're gonna have your work cut out for you. Although I might put Gawi in this position. Maybe a bit better. Suited? Yeah, I'm assigning Gawi here. You're doing this. You're gonna be a tad better at it. Let's quickly have a look at our council members. Kuguruk, you're not very good at your job, but at the same time, I don't have all that much better options. You, sir, with your goddamn hook, are useless. I could expose his secret. No, if I expose his secret, he's gonna expose my secret, so let's not do that. Jal here, my brother-in-law, I'm gonna assign him as my spy master. Alright, we're looking okay. What happened here? He's just gone. What? Why? I was literally just here. Okay, well... right. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Sometimes. Yeah, it did say reassign. Mestixo? Okay. Alright, I'm putting you back in this position. My bad. A momentary lapse in judgment. And of course, it wouldn't replace her as the steward because she... Yeah, we can't... Women can't be our stewards for reasons, I guess. Okay. So there is the matter, of course, with our liege. I wouldn't mind Like, we could do an independence war against him. Doing that is going to be very risky, though, because that's going to put us in a position where we can be easily taken by others. What do we have here? This is a feudal nation. You have... You're allied to King Arnul of Lotharingia. Okay. I think if we invaded you, we could be done with the war before Lotharingia even gets involved. But I can't remember how that works. Like, if I take this territory, is the war... Do I have a 100% war score? Or because if he's allied to Lotharingia, will that not factor in as 100% war score? I would like to expand here and take Kyrgyz. I mean, I can't right now anyways. Actually, I can. I can straight up conquer him. I've gained the contested titles. Let's do it. If Lotharingia gets involved, I'm going to call my allies. Otherwise, I'm not. All is fair. Many treatises have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line as they put the pen to paper. Well, I'm sure some of them were. But I want to maximize my chances of winning battle. It may be worthwhile for me to consider employing some unorthodox strategies. We could trick our enemies into overextending. I would gain 50% chance to gain the nickname The Foolish. Let's not. We're going to practice hit-and-run tactics. That could be good. Or I will not stoop to fighting dirty. No. We're going to fight dirty. I may be just, but... Justice in war is a different thing. We can fight dirty, but... When we take our prisoners and everything, we, that's when we act just. Alright, let's see here. Kyrgyz will fall to us. We need to keep an eye out on potential Lotharingians attacking us. Right now we're looking pretty good. My sister Edza has died of typhus. That sucks. We're 52 years old. We're still in fine health. So that's good. Why is my son in prison? I'll pay the... Yeah. We'll ransom. Okay, he needs a wife, like, ASAP. No one with a good alliance. Okay, so then we're gonna look for traits. Screw it. I'm not, like, trying to game the trait game, but... Ziba here? You can marry her. When she comes of age, she'll be much younger, but, you know, we won't really get an alliance. Oh, I should actually, let's try and just, that's it. That's it. That's the only ones with traits. Okay, that's fine. He'll lose 100, prestige, but that's okay. Alright, we've taken them. Valuable captive. We have won that immediately. Excellent. That will gain the contested titles. Fantastic, look at that. We've expanded our realm. So our heir here, he's not bad. He is callous, but he is diligent and he's just. He's got a good learning score and his stewardship is not terrible. Everything else is, you know, a bit wanting. I'm not going to make him my shaman unless we have a better son. Baska Karen, we need to ransom him as well, actually. So, unfortunately, it's going to cost me a lot of money. But I need to get my my children back. Okay, let's disband here. And I'm going to give Musmar over to someone. Someone with high stewardship. I think I'm going to give it to Siaspiqa. Give him a bit of, Actually, let's look here. How is my realm going to be divided? I am the Eparchos, so ultimately it doesn't matter all that much. But let's quickly look at our succession. What will be lost? We will lose the Exarchate of Naka. I don't want to lose Naka. And Astaboras and Kyrgyz. I'm fine with losing Kyrgyz. I don't want to lose Naka or Astaboras, unfortunately. We could put our second son. We gotta wait for him to come out of prison first, so let's... Any minute now, are you just... Really? I thought I ransomed. There we go. Alright. Good deal. He's not really suited for much, unfortunately. But he's also not of age. I'm his guardian. Do we still have a court tutor or a physician? We do not, so I need to... I'm actually going to make Siaspiqa here. Both. He has poor aptitude, but he'll learn. He will learn. Not as an antiquarian. Shall we get an antiquarian? So give us more loot on, you know, our dungeon runs. Which is always good. Alright, Baska Karen comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Baska Karen is at its end. Okay, he's come to truly understand... Ah, look at this. So what is he? Alright, he is a charismatic negotiator. Okay, he's not terrible. He's not great. 17. Okay. Alright. In that case, to keep the realm stable, I am going to assign Siaspiqa as my court shaman. Which means he will be out of the succession line. Wonderful. Now, all titles go to Baska Karen. We just need to keep him alive. Let's, there's no one that you can marry. What is this? Seriously? That system, like, doesn't seem to work very well a lot. Alright. What about Wadai here? Edoic, you don't have any, children? Kanem, can we engage with the Kanem? That would be really good if we could. There's granddaughter there. What about too far away to interact with? Yeah, alright. Unfortunate. Kanem is quite powerful. They have 9,000 men. I would love to get an alliance with them. But we're going to settle with Damat and Wata for now. Unfortunately, there's no marriages that we can go for. But it's fine. Our son, Baska Karen, will... He has time. We don't need to get him married, like, immediately. Alright, we're gonna get engineered for destruction to increase our siege potential. And, honestly, that may be all I want from the martial tree. Living off the land is good, but we don't need it. Sappers is good, too. But then we have to go down these. Men-at-arms counter-efficient. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We're not out of warring just yet. So, like, we could... No. That's going to be a risky and expensive war, and I need to earn my money back. Right now, doing all of this under the shield of Alwa, I think, is going to be good. We don't need to become independent yet. We have this territory here, Fazugli, which I will lose. If, I will lose that very soon, probably, but that's okay. Like, I don't really care. Faction created against me. Peasant rabble. Goddamn peasants. Not to be trusted. Heir unmarried, yes, I know. And I'm above my domain limit, so yeah, I wanted to give up Musmar to someone, so... Let's actually... I'm not going to give it to my heir, that's a terrible idea. You think... Let's give them some land of their own to do good things with, and then they just rack up, like, all of the worst traits you can possibly imagine. While they're doing that. It never goes well. Which is a shame. I could give it to my half-brother, Pia. Pia Akritani. No, let's give it to somebody who has good stewardship. But it's gotta be somebody in my dynasty. Goase? No, he's not very good, and he's a drunkard. Unfortunately, my dynasty doesn't have all that many, capable people yet. Which is a real shame. I could give it to a courtier of mine. Somebody that I want to appease. My marshal, for example. Gawi. He's a good man. He's a very good fighter. I'll tell you what. I am going to give him Musmar. He'll serve me as an Exarchos, or as a chieftain. Now, I hope he will be able to feudalize. Oh, my spy master's gone because of that. Alright. Do I have... Okay. No. No. It's gonna be you, because you don't hate me all that much. Ah, you must convert. He will probably ask for something in return. What is your religion? You're Waki? Okay, that's fine. As long as you're not Christian. Or Muslim. We can't concede any territory to the monotheists. Except for maybe the Mandalists, but I don't think there are Mandalists anymore, because, the Cinder clan has, or the Amarar clan has converted to Coptic Christianity, unfortunately. Bucklin used to, worship Mandulis, but, no longer. It doesn't seem like Bucklin's doing all that hot at the moment. Perhaps I should launch a lightning conquest. Which I could. Could conquer Jarin. Take Kasala and give that to, what's this territory, actually? This is part of the Bahir of Jarin. Okay, I don't control anything else there, so I would actually rather attempt to take some territory in Nakis, which I could do. We could take Bucklin. Up here? I mean, it would be an easy war. Or I could conquer the entire duchy. Oh, no, only Bucklin. Okay, then there's no point in doing more than just Bucklin. I'm gonna do that. No. Maybe I won't. Because if I do, and I give it to him, and I give it to my Archistraticos here, he'll have 2 territories, which may, if he then launches another conquest, give him the ability to become an Eparchos of his own, which will make him independent of me. So it's kind of risky. Or I could give it to someone else. I don't have to give it to him. So let's do that. Raise my armies. I can call in my allies if I need to. They have 3,000 men, so I think I'm going to call in one of my allies. Who shall I call in? Demont has always been there. They're currently unengaged in a war, so I think that's our best bet. It's going to cost me a lot of prestige that I don't have, actually. Fuck. Didn't think that through. How many men do you have? You have only 300 and something. It's not going to cut it. 750! No thanks. Wata? 350? Marig. How many men do you have? You have 700? I probably should have thought this through a little bit better. That's fine. I'll go into negative prestige. What does negative prestige do, actually? Is there a penalty to doing that? Probably not. I think you just can't spend prestige. I think negative is the same as 0. Just means you can't use it for anything. That's okay. We're gonna take this territory. It's expensive to do so. Let's pull back. Hold on. Can I actually click? Head up into the mountains, would you? So we can defend the mountains pretty well. Oh shit, there's even more of them. Where are my allies? They better show up soon. There they come. Gained a rival. Another one. I could duel her. I cannot duel her, actually. Okay, Astaboros is under siege. Familial reputation. What is this? Ah, Pia Akhritani has gained 20 opinion of me. Very good, thanks to my wife. Alright, how are they doing? Retreat to Naka for now? Don't retreat to Naka, because they're pulling back, it would seem. My allies are coming. Together we can defeat them. What are you guys doing? Don't go that way. Come up here. No, seriously. What the fuck are they doing? Get up here. Okay, they're coming. We just need to be very vigilant of what the enemy is doing. Okay, we should have enough men, especially since I have an elite army. Let's wait for them to reach me, and then we're gonna move. Okay, this way, please. Thank you. Your liege won the war with Baal, Jesus Christ, that name. I mean, it's a fucking cool name. That's really cool, actually. Holy shit. Do I know how to pronounce it? No. Not even a little bit. Alright, secret exposed. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Indeed. What a loser. Okay, so we're gonna take them down here. I've been hosting your proto-domesticos Kopi Solomon for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendor of your realm. Alright, Chieftain Gawi of Musmar. He is, enjoying my proto-domesticos' company. Good on him. Alright, move to Bucklin. We're gonna take this territory. If the enemy wants to, you know, run away from me, that's perfectly fine. My signet ring has low durability. I hate the durability mechanic. I was gonna install a mod, and then I didn't. Okay. Let's take Sinkat here. Shouldn't take too long, especially with our allies here to assist us. Or not. I think they're gonna go and take Wadi Amura. That's also fine. Our enemy is moving towards our capital. I don't like that. We may have to break off an attack force. No, they're just hovering. Okay, if they want to hover and do something, I've gained a nemesis. Georgios of Terpakil. God, Terpakil clan really hates me. I need to wipe them out. Whatever these guys are doing, it seems that there's some indecision amongst the enemy forces, which is perfectly fine. I think they're coming back to... Nope, never mind. Who the fuck knows? Just watch them. If the enemy wants to, bug out or do whatever it is they're doing, then, I'm happy to let them do so. Okay, hold on. This is slightly concerning. Let's break off a force and move to reinforce our allies. We don't want them to, lose a battle. Alright, come on, guys. Nope, they're coming this way. Okay. This is some heavy, positioning here. Come on. Yeah, they're coming. Merge the armies back together. I need to lead this army as well, because I'm the most skilled commander we have. Okay, now they're just taking Atbara. That's fine. We have taken one of their territories, and we're about to take Bucklin, which would be great. Any second now. Alright, we have Bucklin. Great. Do we engage their army? I think we do. My allies coming? They are. Hold here till the rest of my bros get there. And then we're gonna move. Because we have the territories we need. Come on, guys. What the fuck? Now they're leaving? Why are you leaving? What are you doing? Okay, Basilios Eusebios has become my new liege. Another albino. Alright, that's fine. Can we modify our vassal contract? Our religious rights are protected, so that's good. To the abhorrent Siaspiqa, I would be delighted if your daughter, Loreno, would visit my court in Sinar. No. Not happening. I do not trust you. One bit. Okay, well, let's just take their capital. I don't know what the fuck my allies are doing. They're just... drifting. They're in another war. Okay. They're defending. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, you're the best candidate for the marshal position. I'll take it. I really hope... Court amenity... setting invalidated. Okay, that's fine. That's something to do with our leash. I don't care. Your Archistrategos Chieftain Gawi dared to lead my mother Tanina into carnal sin. I demand satisfaction for this slight. You of Bucklin? Whatever it takes to make this well again. Gawi will plead your forgiveness publicly. I would lose some opinion. He's my Archistrategos, and he is serving me quite well. I could pay him. I don't want to pay him. And I definitely don't want to give him prestige. This would give me stress. But, you tried to take my territories, and you have just consistently been denying my family potential for alliances. So, you know, all is fair game. Good one, Gawi. Okay. Fortunately, they have taken Astaboras from us. That is a problem. That is a big problem. God damn it. Crush that. Crush that army. Yeah, I need to kill that army before the rest of them get here. Martial lifestyle perk, I'll take it. I'm going to take Parthian tactics right now. We do have some cavalry, so that will benefit us immediately. Smash this little force. Great. They're dead. Completely wiped out. Very good. We have 1,800 men. I wonder if I can catch them. Because if we can... No, there's 4,000 of them. I can't take 4,000 men. Let's move back up and try and continue our siege here. This is going to be much more difficult because Demont is currently engaged in a war, and I don't have any prestige. This was maybe not the most well thought out war. I didn't look at how much prestige I had, which is, you know, sometimes not the best idea. All right, we have to engage. I think I'm going to lose this, but you never know. Maybe I can win. Ah, I'm catching out a small group of them. We can slaughter that. Yeah, we're cutting them down. Our allies are here. Reinforce them now. We had a victory there. If we reinforce in time, we can win this next battle. Nice. Yes. Oh, perfect. We have outmaneuvered and defeated our enemies. That's going to be very good for our war score. We're at 69. Nice. I'd say let's keep this war score here forever, but no, we need to win. My brother Umar died, so that is unfortunate. But we're doing good. There is a peasant rabble faction that will probably send an ultimatum soon. Oh, engage. We need to assist. We need to crush these armies. Where are they getting these extra men from? They should be able to rally that quickly. A good Kushite. I'm known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to Epidemic should be good for something in this life too, and not only in the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am in Amun's good graces. My dedication should be shouted from the towers. That would solve my prestige problem. I've been too lenient with the temple this year. That could be good. Get some money. I am very low on money. Or I could gain pious liege. Nah, we need the money, unfortunately. We need the prestige too, but I need the money more immediately. 78%. We're looking good. Come back here. Strategic impasse. I can employ both strategies because I am a good commander. I don't need to read that out again. Pull back to here. I want to crush this army once again. If we beat this, we can win. I think we win this war. They're coming. More of them. But it's going to be too late. This will be it. That's the end. We've captured him. Awesome. We could even try and ransom him. He would give me 100. Yeah, ransom him, actually. Fuck that. Let's get some more money out of this victory. And we win anyways. Perfect. That's why I did that. Awesome. Great. Bucklin is ours. Disband the armies. So, I need to give this to somebody. I'm not going to give it to him, because he'll be too powerful. So, we're going to give Bucklin to another vassal of mine. Or another knight of mine, probably. Who, though? Who, indeed? Is there anybody... Gawi here. You... already have Musmar, so we cannot give it to Gawi. Lucas. How about Jal? Jal, you've served me quite well. I'm gonna give you Bucklin. There you go. You're Kushitic? Good. You are not Kushitic. You have, what do you have on me? I have a, I can blackmail him, actually. We could do that. He would not like me. It would reduce his opinion of me by 15. But it would give me a hook on him. And if we get a hook on him... we're gonna do this, okay? And then we're gonna use our hook to convert him. Okay? Just a bit of, you know, you convert to, serve Amun well, otherwise your lover's secret's gonna get out, you know? Mental break, dark thoughts. I'm gonna be strong and resist these temptations. Because I've got a shit ton of money, and one of the ways that we can resist these temptations and get some prestige is by calling a hunt. So let's call a hunt. I'm now no longer overwhelmed by stress. The noise from the others have faded away by the time my courtier Shuku and I stock up on the stag. Alright, what are you up to? I don't think I need to worry about you. We are almost within striking distance when Shuku whispers to me, "Now that we are finally by ourselves, there's something I have to tell you about Siaspiqa." What, my son? No time for chit-chat. I'm getting that stag. Sorry. My son's up to something? I don't want to know about it. Returning from the wild. Nice. We have done a successful hunt. That's going to give us 150 more prestige. We're looking good. And my stress is down. Not completely, so I could also host a feast. So let's do that. Ooh, 100 gold? Christ. Let's not host a feast. It's starting to get pretty expensive. Let's divine the stars, though. See what we find. I need to do that more often. Divining the stars. Suspicious of others. Gonna decrease my diplomacy, but increase my intrigue. And give me monthly intrigue lifestyle. I have been doing a lot of intrigue with this character. Maybe I should have gone into the intrigue lifestyle. But I've just always found that it's not, like... In my opinion, it's the weakest of the talent trees, or the perk trees. Barring some exceptions. Like, if you're in the right situation to make it work for you, it can be very good, but most situations, it's not as useful as the others. So, we're gonna have to be peaceful for a little while. We're not gonna be doing much war. So, now that I've given this off to vassals, I'm gonna let them feudalize them. I don't know if they will. They may just be chieftains. And they might continue being chieftains, but I think they will actually attempt to feudalize at some point. Oh my god, you have 25 stewardship? Holy shit. That's pretty good. Yeah, keep giving me money. Oh my god, yeah. Let's roll in that dough. Faction created against Basilios Eusebios. Alright, some populists. That's perfectly fine. Again, I don't need to go against my liege yet, because what I want to do is actually gain a lot of this territory here, and we could do this by basically waging internal wars, which could be good. To do that, I would need to devote or send my priest to go and actually, like, fabricate claims. And right now, my priest is converting, and it is taking a long-ass time to do. Arrange marriage. Yeah, do it. Sure. Let's get some good traits. That's not the best, alliance. It's actually a terrible alliance, but it's okay. I should probably take a concubine. Shukul? She doesn't have any good traits. If I'm gonna take a concubine... No, I'm not going to take a concubine, because then I'll have more sons. And I don't want any more sons, or I might have more sons. Dangerous faction. There's also a liberty faction. You. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, let's, who are we attempting to sway? Hold on. Never. Peasant's lot is to serve. Alright, we've got peasants. Alright, I'm just gonna send my men-at-arms to deal with this. They should be able to mop this up very easily. There are more coming, but that's okay. Should have absolutely no problem crushing this rebellion. Very good. They have been defeated. Enforce my demands. And, you, sir, are a pretty good marshal. So we're going to negotiate your release. I'm going to recruit and convert you. You'll fight for me now. He's not going to like me, but that's okay. Let's find him a wife. Somebody with traits, I guess. Why don't you marry, Oditu here? Just so that you'll have children. Very good. He'll fight for me. My heir is still unmarried. You are 20 years old. Tulama is 27. Spitza... let's actually... What about here? That'll get us an alliance with the chiefdom of Dar al-Said. And she is quick, so she's gonna have a decent stat line. So let's actually arrange this already. It'll be a little while. He'll be 35 by the time she's of age. That's, a little disturbing, but... You know... Product of the times. Also, I don't have any other options, so... Getting ahead. Both Eparchos Anisi of Sinar and I are held in esteem by our liege Basilios Eusebios. However, when it comes to handing out titles, honor, and wealth, one of us will always be first among equals. The upcoming gathering at Soba Castle gives me the chance to ensure that I am the one with Basilios' favor. I'm a smooth talker. 56% chance of success with my diplomacy, or I will illustrate that Apedemak already favors me. That's not going to work, because he doesn't do that. Or our vassals should work together. Plus 15 opinion with him. Man, I could... 56% chance to gain a bunch of prestige. The thing is, the penalty for losing this isn't that big, so I'm going to attempt this. Nice. Very nice. Alright, that's going to give us some prestige as well. So we're sitting at 329, which means we could do some small-scale conquests. Say if we were to, What is Kurgos part of, actually? That's part of here, Shamir. Alright. I need to expand into Alwa, is basically what needs to happen. I could attempt to take Sinar, the whole duchy. That would basically allow me to claim my liege's title. I do not control 51% of his de jure territories, but if I take Sinar, I absolutely would. I think even if I took Ushara, I would as well. Because then I could just, you know, claim what was his. Because all of our... Everything is going to our son Baska Keren, which is great. Speaking of, we need to actually do something with him to make sure that he gains some better skills over time. We have a prisoner here, Captain Jonas. Captain Jonas. Ransom him for a favor, or we could demand his conversion. We cannot. Favor would go to him. He's a mercenary. Ah, so he was fighting for Bucklin. Sure. We'll ransom him for a favor. That's perfectly fine. We are being given royal favor. Nice. It's going to increase our prestige. That is great. Countess Skopos has discovered a secret. Chieftain Jal. Jal. Murderer? I'm not going to rat you out. You're a good man. A loyal subject of mine. And, more pertinently, a capable subject of mine. Unlike our dipshit Proto-Domesticos, who I would love nothing more than to get rid of. I could kill him. No, I can't even. Because he has a strong hook on me. Why can I not murder people that have hooks on me? I can't do anything against him, actually. Yeah, it's very unfortunate that he is in this position, because I can get rid of him now, actually. Alright, I'm putting no, I cannot. Alright, fuck it. Unless I put him in a different position, but none of the other positions are good either. Yeah, I'm stuck with him. Oh, disband our armies. What am I doing? Okay, let's get our money back up. I mean, we've got money, so I could build some more constructions. Could create some developments. We could upgrade our pastures into homesteads, which would double the amount of income we're getting from them, which could be good. Or we could upgrade our farms and fields, which would be even better, because we get more money from that. It's also going to increase the holding taxes. 180 gold. Or we wait and try and construct the Grand Temple here. Or... I don't think we can do that. But what we could do is construct some temples and cities in Naka, because Naka's pretty underdeveloped. All these other ones have the full slew of developments. Actually, this one does not. This one has 2 cities and no temple. That's okay, though. The Walls of Kurgos. A delegation from Kurgos slowly files out of my private chambers. Our long meeting finally over. The petitioners beg for money to repair the crumbling walls of the holding, and have invoked my lordly duty to help them. I drum my fingers on the table, pondering whether to send them funds. Good fortifications are hideously expensive. Of course, if the walls are crumbling anyway, then I could always divert their existing stipend to more personal matters. I shall supervise the reconstruction personally. It's only a 56% chance of that amounting to anything good, and a 40% chance for it to amount to failure. Wait, what about... No, sorry, not a 56, a 60. 60-40, not worth the risk. 50 gold. Give +1 fort level and +5 popular opinion. More my money is from me. That would reduce the fort level and the popular opinion there, but give me 50 extra gold. I have a duty to care for my subjects. I'm a just ruler. I do. And Kyrgyz is on our border, so I'd rather have it be decently defended. I'm going to give this territory up as soon as I have to, but for now I can hold on to it and reap the rewards myself. It's got farms after all, so... what else can we build here? We could build hunting grounds. We do actually gain bonuses from hunting grounds, so maybe I should do that. I'm gonna do that. I know I was saving up money, but... let's make sure all of our building slots that we do have are used before we work on building up new things that we have to devote funds to. Alright, Gawi is busy re-establishing order after the many sieges that have taken place. Let's get envelopment, men-at-arms counter, and then we're going to go into stewardship. So, with stewardship, we're going to go into wealth focus. And that's going to give us some more money. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a son. We can name him Siaspiqa. We could do that. But I think there are... yeah, you know what? Mena would be good. Don't think that's a Greek name. We'll call him Mena. A tasteless evening. When my dear friend Kalo, you mean my wife, invited me this evening, I wasn't expecting I'd rather be eating wet leather in a cave. I turned my head when one of the guests exposes his pus-infected wounds. This one I got while taking a shit. Jesus Christ! Such a nice evening, isn't it? Kalo approaches me, cup in hand. Her blush smile cannot be tarnished, even by the miserable atmosphere, miserable conversation, and miserable food. Alas, it's time to leave. She would lose 50 opinion of me. She ought to know the truth. All of these options are terrible. As nice as it gets, no, I'm leaving. Fuck this. She'll still like me. She'll understand. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was disturbing. I've never seen that event before either. I think that's one of the mod events, probably. Oh man, we could pay homage to our liege, but let's not. We could petition our liege. Cost me 100 prestige. I don't want to give up my prestige. We need our prestige. We could go on a pilgrimage for more piety, but fuck that. I'm a cynical man. Yeah. We still need to be converting. 5 years left. God damn, it takes forever. But we need to do it. We need to have our... at least our capital be properly, you know, Kushitic. Control will soon be established. I'm hoping once control is fully established, that might increase the conversion speed, but I don't think it will. That's just slow. Unfortunately, disloyal vassal. Eparchos Siaspiqa has me for a fool and is paying me too little. Fazugli? Oh, he must pay his due. He's gonna pay 70 gold to me, probably. Making him like me? No thanks. He's never gonna like me. He's gonna pay me the full amount. Alright, nice. Great. Well, we are all the closer to building a new holding, which is good. I don't think we can upgrade our castles. No, we don't have the cultural traits for that, or the progress, I suppose we should say. Task finished. Chieftain Gawi of Musmar has finished increasing control. Fantastic. All right, you're gonna do that immediately in Naka, because our lands are currently very tumultuous with all the warfare and besieging that has happened here recently, thanks to Alwa's failed wars. Ooh, Alwa has actually taken... Ooh, smart, smart. Okay, he took Ushara directly. Okay, so we can't take that. All we can do is take Sinar. If we could get a claim on Sinar somehow, that would be great. Then we can move from Fazugli down here, and absolutely not giving him any more territory. Fuck this guy. I could challenge him to a fight. He might accept, he probably wouldn't. It would cost me prestige. What about, we're extorting him. I love it. I love it. We could murder him, but let's not. I don't need the stress. I'm fine with him hating me. We'll deal with him in due time. He'll probably rebel against me, and then we'll strip away his titles and give it to somebody better. Alright, alliance expired. Satria Korsamalo. Oh, fuck. From who? From Wata. Shit. Alright, so I'm no longer allied to them. Right? Am I not? Dar al-Said, Nugal, Musmar, and Marig. Wait, what about Damat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I not allied with Damat anymore? God damn it. Okay, you... We can't arrange any marriages here. I don't have anybody. This is problematic. Okay, we need Damat as an ally. I need strong allies. Why couldn't my daughter, for example... Why wasn't that an option? Like, surely that should be an option. But it's not. Do I need to reset? Ah, here we go. That's why. Will not accept. God damn it. Alright, and Wata here? What about you? I have a daughter. Hold on. I have a... Is there anybody within my dynasty? No. Nephew here. Would that give me an alliance? No, doesn't look like it. That would be accepted, though. My grandson, Mena? There's a risk that they would be inbred. But really, that sounds like a them problem. Or that their children would be inbred. But that sounds like a them problem and not a me problem. So, the thing is, I don't think this is going to get me an alliance. So, I probably shouldn't do it. I'm going to have to go without strong allies at the moment. I have a lot of weaker allies, but, yeah. When did this alliance expire? What about... Yeah, you already have... Fuck! This is a problem. Why won't you marry my daughter? Let's sway him. Maybe we can make this work. Alright. So, we need... How much money? Actually, we should probably build another castle holding here in Abwab before we do anything in Naka. Just maximize out the territory that we're actually going to be holding on to. As much as I want to hold on to Naka, I don't know if I will be able to hold on to it for more than my current generation. You know? So building up secondary structures there, or secondary settlements there, isn't going to be as useful for me as building up another castle here, which I can hold directly, and then I can give up Kurgus. Because it's kind of a shitty territory anyways. What's the, it's Orthodox. What the fuck? It's one of these guys Orthodox. They should be Coptic. Why is this territory Orthodox? That's unusual. At least they're Nubian. Everywhere else is fucking Coptic. Musmar is Beja culture, so we may have to convert the culture there, but I'm not as concerned about cultural issues. I'm content with letting the, different cultures thrive on their own accord. In fact, I would like to do some hybridization. I don't know if you are watching Madog, but I remember you wanted me to do actually play the Horn of Africa. So I think it would be a good middle ground if we can hybridize some of our culture with the Waki. After all, we are being like strongly allied to the Horn for quite some time. It's been on-off. It's been a bit of a tumultuous alliance, but our dynasties are close, so I'm hoping we'll be able to create some sort of fusion culture with the Somali or the Oromo or, you know, one of the group here, the Omotic, perhaps. We shall see. We shall see. Let's look and see here. How much money? You know what, let's just bring this up to speed 5. No sense in waiting around all that much longer. I don't want to pay homage, and I don't want to petition our liege. We'll look at this another time. We could form a hybrid culture. We could do it right now. With the Beja? No, no, no. I think we need to, like, share territory with them, so... We can't do that right now with, and I don't want to do that with the Beja. So we'll do that with somebody later. Enthusiastic conversions. The Exarchate of Alwa gained support for conversion for 5 years. Fantastic. Alright, plus 30 popular opinion, that's great. Rogue administration. With much self-satisfied ceremony, my champion Harire slams a bulging sack down before me. Look, he bids. I empty its contents. Precious metal, heirloom, trinkets. I've convinced some of Exarchos Dioscoros as commoners, grins Harire. Their taxes were meant for you, my liege. Really? It's a decent windfall, and even better, I can imagine the beady-eyed look of wrath on the Exarchos' detestable face. Woe to the vile Dioscoros. This is an act of tyranny, causing all of my subjects to lose 5 opinion of me. We are extorting him. I am just. We have to return the... No, I don't want to... The piety's nice. Harire not liking me is a problem. But really the worst of this is that the Exarchos Dioscoros is going to like me more. That's really the thing that I cannot stand. He's my rival. Fuck him. I may be just, but I'm also a cynic. And towards our enemies, particularly our hated enemies, fuck them. Even if he is our technically our vassal. The more we can spur him into going into open rebellion, the better. And we're getting royal favor. We're just abusing our vassal down here. Ah, it's great. It's good to be Eparchos. Oh man, I love it. My brother Harire died right after this. He died under mysterious circumstances. I wonder why. I think he pissed off the wrong people. That's a shame. That is a real shame. Well, it is what it is. Let's actually make my player heir my, do I want to do that? Let's make him a seneschal, actually. I want to do that because that'll actually increase his skill capabilities. And let's get some golden obligations. You know, we're playing that way anyways, so we may as well. We can lawfully imprison Siaspiqa, my son. Let's not do that. Your hook on Shaiban here will expire soon. Is that so? What can we do with this hook? Nothing really. I guess it's just gonna have to expire. We can demand payments. Ooh, we can demand payments from our liege? We have a hook on him. Oh, that could be even better. Modify vassal contract. Let's decrease our feudal taxes. I don't want to pay taxes to him. What about both? No, I can only do one. I don't mind him controlling my army. Modify vassal contract. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's... Good. Good, Anakin, good. Alright, well, that's expired. That's a shame. We could have gotten money from him, but I think this is going to save more money. We can demand payments from Baska Keren. I can demand 1 gold from my son. Let's not do that. I should take a concubine. Again, I don't want to, even though it's going to cost me some prestige. I don't need extra sons in the midst. Right now, everything's going beautifully. And Baska Keren will be our heir. He'll be alright. His intrigue is maybe not the best in the world. But, his diplomacy's good, so at least people will like him. And, you know, there's always more conquests we could do. We could attempt to take some of Bucklin. Chieftain Gawi's claims of the chiefdom of Gedarif. Interesting. What is Gedarif? That's down here. But he doesn't have claims on Kassala, he only has claims on Gedarif. Interesting. We could just conquer Kassala, but this is all part of a different duchy, right? Yeah, of Jarin. Din Jarin? The Mandalorian? This is the way. Let's see here. Got 314. We're waiting. Do we wait? Nah, I build what I have. I build what I have. Or do you just get more money from... Nah, I think you do get more money from building up a castle, so I will wait till we have a castle. Word of advice. I saunter between the market stalls of Alwa, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local stonemason, perfect geometry, a sound investment. My proto-Mesoteros chieftain Jal suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, my liege. Have a look at the sculptor's stall over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. We can invest there. Or we can invest in the sculptor's workshop, which give me more piety. 20% holding taxes, 75% chance of success. That's pretty good. This is automatically 10% holding taxes, 10% reduced building time. Ooh, okay. And Jal would become my friend. Let's do it. Ah! It was all for nothing. I got too greedy. I invested too close to the sun. All right, that's gonna be all for today. It's I think this is a long enough episode, just over an hour. But hey, we're making some progress. Our realm is big. We're almost as big as our liege. In the next episode, we're gonna attempt to do some fabrication of claims on Sinar here, and then we're gonna try and take Sinar. And once we have Sinar, we can usurp our liege's title and become the new king of Alwa. Which would be great if we do it that way. Just take him from the inside. It would be fantastic. I don't have any ill will towards him. He's compassionate. He's arrogant, but he's a compassionate man. He's not the worst. Besides, I don't have my grandfather's hatred of the Coptics. I'm a cynic after all. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think things are looking up. We had a very rocky start with this campaign. Lots of setbacks. Barely like hanging on. Had to restart once. But we made it. We made it, and now things are finally looking up. We need to reestablish our alliance with Damat, of course, and preferably with Wata as well. But I think Damat is the one I really care about the most. But we'll see what is possible, and then yeah, we need to take Alwa, and from there we can start making significant expansions. We can bring Bucklin into line. These little shits here have denied me for long enough, and Nakis as well. Punish them for their treacherous attempt at my lands before. Though, I don't know if I want to share too much of a border with the Hamid. So maybe I won't take Nakis. We'll leave them as a buffer state. Anyways, leave this video a like, and thank you to everybody that has been watching so far. This series has unfortunately not gotten as much traction as my other Crusader Kings series. Probably has to do with the fact that my channel took a massive hit from the algorithm when I had to take the enforced break that I did. But yeah, it is what it is. So if you want to give any sort of support you can with likes and comments, you know, whatever you want to say, it's all very helpful for getting these videos out to the general public. It all really does help for YouTube. So thank you to everybody that does that. And I will catch you in the next one. Ash Heriter out.